hitting its strong points now the last 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said in the previous weeks, after every single game, I said there's lots of improvement for certain and specific things, and I think we're just getting to that point where we're executing efficiently.
Are they a better offense than they've been in years past? When you looked at them on tape, and can you talk about what you had to worry about from them?
You're talking about KU?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely getting better. KU, every year they're improving, I think, in my personal opinion. And KU wasn't a team to be taken lightly at all. And they beat Texas Tech last week. They only lost to Texas by 3 points. KU's a good team. They're definitely getting better. But I'm just glad we were out there and we're just able to execute.
I know the game just ended, but where does this rank? As far as defensive performances for you guys so far this year?
Yeah, well, we know we had a lot to handle, especially with number one, the running back on their team. Very talented player that can make big explosive plays, and that was our biggest fear. But the main thing was just, have good gap integrity and just being our gaps and being our fits and assignments, and I think we did that well.
Elijah talked about how much more this meant to you guys as Kansas kids, and y'all kind of spread that message. How much of that played into motivation for today for y'all?
Yeah, definitely played a lot more motivation into it for us, and it's an important game. It's always an important game on the schedule, but we just approach it the same we approach any other week. It's just attack day by day, each at a time, and we'll come out successful.
I know you just said 1 week at a time, but you just passed last season's win total with 4 games left. What does that mean to you at this point of the year?
Yeah, it's definitely great. Having 6 wins and knowing that we're going bowling, in December or January is a great feeling. And but we just have to put this one in the past and get ready for Texas.
Well, you're 8 games in. Is the game plans week to week starting to make more sense and kind of crystallize on a regular basis for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I said a few weeks ago, it's just going to take reps and repetitions, just to get better and better, and that's something that we're doing. We're just improving surely but slowly, and we're making a lot less mistakes than we did in the first few weeks.
I feel like you're able to cut it loose and fly to the football a lot more so than week 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. And with the new staff, there's obviously a new playbook, and there's a little bit of inexperience and hesitation in there. But I think after this game, it's been 8 weeks, and I think we're all definitely 100% fully confident, full go, and just confident in the playbook now.
This is one of the bigger crowds they've had here in a while. What does it mean to kind of come here and win in the fashion you guys do?
Yeah, it's definitely a great feeling, and I really appreciate the Kansas State fans. They travel so well, especially Lawrence, just for it being so close. There's so many K-State fans in the stadium. That was just a good feeling having so much support out of the league game.
Why was this the biggest build-up you can remember to this game?
Yeah, well, it was definitely a tough preparation week. Just coming off, beating Oklahoma, a top-ranked team, and playing a team like KU that could surprise anyone at any time. And that was something that kind of scared us a little bit. But like I said, Coach Kleiman preaches all the time. You just have to take it day by day and just attack every single day, and the outcome will go in your favor.
Did they give you guys bulletin board material this week?
Honestly, they, with a lot of smiles, changing, offensive coordinators halfway through the season, it was a little tough at times just because we didn't know what plays were going to be called, what schemes, and, KU's a big trick play team. We didn't know what trick plays they were going to pull out of the bag. But like I said, it all just came down to our gap integrity and how well and discipline we played.
It's a different unit, but what does Denzel do as far as getting everybody set on the backside of the ball?
Yeah, definitely in the backfield, the secondary. Denzel's, probably the brains of the secondary. He can play any position, know how to do it well and efficiently. And, just having him back there is definitely great. He knows, like I said, he knows every position. He can play every position just because of him and his knowledge in the playbook. And that's just something good because, he helps out everyone else and it just helps everyone run smoothly.